Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. Now, I've decided to create a video covering EIGRP, and to do so, I'd like to accompany the discussion with a nice GNS3 topology that we can work through together. Now, I've set up 4 routers, and these 4 routers represent our core, with autonomous system number 1528. Now, there's a very important thing to remember here, and that's the autonomous system number. The autonomous system number in EIGRP is not the same autonomous system number that's assigned by the Internet Assigned Numbers Authority Group, or IANA for short. In the context of EIGRP, the autonomous system number is used to identify a group or team of routers that are part of an EIGRP routing domain. So with that said, you cannot create an adjacency with another EIGRP router that is configured with a different autonomous system number, meaning you cannot use EIGRP as an exterior gateway protocol. Okay? The only way to interconnect 2 autonomous systems together, okay, is with an EGP, most commonly Border Gateway Protocol. If this is Autonomous System 65 and we're using Autonomous System 1528, the adjacency will not come up. It just won't work. Now, you're probably asking, well, why? Well, the reason is because EIGRP is an internal gateway protocol. It's not a protocol that is used to connect different autonomous systems together with the intent of routing between 2 completely different routing domains. It's a bit confusing, but think of it like this. EIGRP's autonomous system number is used to identify an interior routing domain, and all EIGRP routers configured with the same AS value are permitted to exchange routes with each other. So going further, this value here, to a certain extent, can be anything. It could actually be different than the autonomous system number that was given to you by IANA. Okay? It's just a number that represents the internal routing domain of your organization. And that's it. So moving forward, there is a couple of things I just want to cover in terms of features, very high level, but we're going to go deep dive into it. And the first things first is that EIGRP is an advanced distance vector routing protocol, meaning that it builds its routing table based on routing updates from its neighbors, also known as routing by rumor. When the EIGRP protocol is turned on, EIGRP attempts to create an adjacency on multicast address 224.0.0.10. And when a relationship is established, 3 tables are maintained: the neighborship table, the topology table, and the routing table. These 3 tables, in relation to each other and in collaboration with each other, is what the dual algorithm, which is the diffusing update algorithm, which is used by EIGRP to select the best paths that go into the routing table. All right, EIGRP supports IP version 4 and IP version 6 routing, as well as authentication. And last but not least, EIGRP can route different routing protocols, like IP version 6, and AppleTalk. And to be able to route different routing protocols, EIGRP needs a way to classify and create categories for these network protocols. This is achieved via the PDM, which is the Protocol Dependent Module. The Protocol Dependent Module is a way for EIGRP to create neighbor, topology, and routing tables in categories based on the network protocol that is being used. But for the purpose of this illustration, we'll be working directly with IP version 4 and IP version 6. Okay? So having given a little overview of EIGRP, why don't we take a look at my configuration? So if we take a look at my configuration, we have to lay the foundation to be able to allow EIGRP to float on. So each and every single router has its own IP version 4 and IP version 6 address. As you can see, I've decided to use a unique local address space because I'm using private IP address spaces in IP version 4. I've also used in the last 64-bit section of the IP version 6 address space, I've tried to make it as visually pleasant as possible by mimicking the IP version 4 address that's located here. All right, so as you can see, I followed this process as you go through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to configure this the 4 routers, and I'll be right back. Okay.